Losing a pet is like losing a piece of your heart. If you're struggling with grief, you're not alone. At mydogdied.com, we understand the pain and are here to support you. Visit us today and find comfort, guidance, and a community that cares. We received a letter from someone who's lost their pet and have allowed us to share their story so that it will help other listeners deal with the loss of their pet. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. Hello, dear friends. I'm Don Barnes, your companion in grief and remembrance here at mydogdied.com. Each letter we read together is a step toward healing. Today, I share the story of Douglas from Dana Point, California, who recently lost his beloved French Bulldog, Boomer. Dear Don, I never thought I'd be writing into a place like mydogdied.com. I found your site at 2 a.m. after another night of crying into Boomer's little blanket, scrolling through memories and trying to make sense of the emptiness in my apartment. When I landed on your homepage, I felt a kind of warmth, like someone had left the light on for me. So thank you for being that light. Boomer was only with me for a year, just a year. But in that year, he brought more laughter, comfort, and love than I thought possible. I adopted him right at the tail end of a hard breakup. I remember walking into the rescue center and seeing this squishy-faced little guy curled up under a toy piano someone had donated. He looked like he'd just finished a set at a jazz club. I knew he was mine before I even held him. Boomer was musical, not in the way of howling or barking at songs, but he reacted to music. Jazz made him nap. Pop got him excited. And anytime I played the blues, he'd sit still, ears alert, as if trying to understand the story being told. I swear, he'd tilt his head just right when a saxophone solo came on, as if to say, yeah, that hits. Our nights were spent in ritual, dinner, walk, then music. I'd put on a playlist and we'd just hang out, him curled next to my leg, me with my journal or a book. It wasn't fancy, it wasn't loud, but it was perfect. Then one day, he started vomiting. At first I thought maybe he ate something he shouldn't have, but the vet said it was parvovirus. I didn't even know Frenchies were vulnerable to it after vaccination. But apparently it happens. Rare, but real. The decline was fast. So fast, Don. In 48 hours, my home went silent. That night I sat in the same spot on the couch, the music off. I couldn't bear to hear it without Boomer's little grunts and sighs. I felt cheated, angry. I kept thinking, 1 year? That's all we get? I don't know what made me type "my dog died" into the search bar. Maybe I wanted to know if anyone else felt this gutted. When I found your site and read other letters, I finally cried in a way that felt safe. And slowly, I let the music play again. It's different now. There's a hollow space on the couch, but there's also a memory in every song. And when I play Boomer's favorite blues track, I can almost feel the weight of his chin on my foot. Thank you for letting me share. And thank you for this community of healing. Sincerely, Douglas. As I fold Douglas's letter and press it to my chest, I find myself sitting in silence, imagining a wrinkly, music-loving pup nodding along to the rhythm of life. Boomer may have had just 1 year, but he lived it with presence and passion. And he left behind a melody that will never truly fade. To all of you listening, grief has its own tempo. Sometimes it drags, sometimes it crashes like a cymbal, but in time, it also softens. And when we allow ourselves to remember with love, we begin to heal, not by forgetting, but by honoring. Thank you, Douglas, for trusting us with Boomer's story. And to Boomer, wherever you are, keep grooving, little guy. You made the world better, one beat at a time. Until next time, friends. This is Don Barnes at mydogdied.com, reminding you that even in loss, love plays on.
Your love for your pet never fades, and neither should your support. If you're grieving, don't go through it alone. Visit mydogdied.com or call us at 85-5925-2658 and connect with those who truly understand. Healing starts here. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. If you have a story that you would like to tell us, your dog stories at mydogdied.com at gmail.com.